Hello YouTube, it's another Sunday morning and fortunately it's a good weather, it's sunny. So in front of me is my father. He's riding a BMW C600 because he's a scooter guy. His other ride is a Vespa 300. We're going to Tayabas, Quezon. And for today I'm going to talk about how to ride a motorcycle. Now, riding a motorcycle is different from operating a motorcycle because operating a motorcycle is really easy. You can just study the theory and then try to practice on how to shift, how to brake, how to balance, etc., etc. But riding a motorcycle is different. It entails safety. It entails a lot of skills that you cannot learn in just a few classroom trainings and just riding it for the first time or for a week. I've been riding for almost 2 years and still up to now, I am still learning how to ride a motorcycle. First thing to know about how to ride a motorcycle, number one, you need to have the right attitude. Don't do stupid shit. The core idea that you need to instill in your mind is just because you can do it, you should. Because in a motorcycle, since you're a small car, you can do those filtering, you can counterflow, you can just ride on the sidewalk. But because you can, because you're a small car. But not because you can, you should. Like for this one, you're approaching a intersection. You do a full stop, you do a full scan, and then you go. You don't just get in, you see a little space and just get in that little space and you don't know if there's opposing traffic. What's going to happen is a car might hit you on the intersection, and the other one is you're going to give them a hassle because they're going to see they're traveling in the highway. They see you come in, they see you cut in, and they have to brake, and you're just giving discomfort to other drivers. You're being an insensitive prick. That's what you are. So it's always safety, safety, safety. Another thing to know is know where you are. So here you see double lines. So most probably, yeah, this is like a highway. So don't drive too slow, but don't drive too fast, because as you can see around, there are a lot of houses, meaning this is an area where a lot of people live. So don't go too fast because you need to watch out for people. Always let other vehicles and people know where you are, that you're coming, especially since you're a motorcycle. In my case, I have my headlights on so that they can see me, which is also standard on my bike. You can't turn it off unless you ask a certain electrician to do it for you. But I'm keeping it as is because that's a European standard and that's what I'm going to live by, even though I live in Asia, in the Philippines in particular. Intersection, slow down, you go. Because he's already in the intersection, I'm just gonna block it. Is it free? Yes, I can pass. I'll just stay here so that I don't take a lot of space with my dad here. And I'm also covering him for anything. And here's a bad thing. Alright. Oh, if there's space, you can filter. Remember, undertaking is illegal and dangerous. But what you need to do is let other people know that you are there. Check, 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 yes. Double check. Have your side mirrors, and you also need to look using your eyes, just turning your head, just so you can be sure that we're doing right. And then also always remember, use your signal lights. You might be too busy trying to overtake and operating your motorcycle, but please do use your signal lights. I always do it in my car, and I also do it always with my motorcycle. You'll get the hang of it. Check, free, oncoming. Just give it some gas, upshift, and go back. See, my dad also uses his signal lights. It's not very frequent that I see a motorcyclist using his signal light. Sometimes I just see them stopping in an intersection, looking to the direction on the left, and then that's gonna tell me, oh, he's going to turn left. Why the hell are you not using your signal lights, mate? You know, yeah, and another thing, always stay on your lane. If you're driving on a left-hand drive country road like this one, where you ride on the right side of the road, you take the whole road and then you stay a bit on the left side, and this way the car in front of you, I can see his side mirror. He can also see me that I am behind him. Don't go here on the right side, which is the blind spot, and it also obstructs your view of the oncoming traffic. What you need to do is stay here. See, I see the oncoming traffic. I see it's gonna free up. I signal. I gas up. I chase my dad. Then when you're coming into a corner like that one, a fast corner, lay off the gas. Try to be slow. Jeepneys. Another thing about the safety is be aware of the vehicles in front of you, especially the type of vehicles. Now, I don't want to put a stereotype on the different vehicles, but Jeeps, they just stop wherever they want, like that. See, they don't even handle it, and they don't even look if there's somebody's coming on you. Tricycles, they will make a U-turn anywhere they want. They also stop wherever they want, and they have no idea of what's happening around them. So you need to be careful. So aside from being a careful rider, you need to also be careful about other stupidity. So you won't just get into an accident because you did something wrong. You might also get into an accident because some asshole does something wrong, or becomes too aggressive, or without the skills to do it. So check. Man, that BMW is fast. 100. Be careful. Slow down. Slow down. Alright, another thing. When surfaces change like this one, from paved road to a rough road to sand, you need to be aware of your surfaces, because these things, they slide. The most dangerous, or the enemy of motorcycles in terms of surfaces, is sand, because those things are so loose. Your rear will just start to slide, and you might fall off, even if you're traveling at speed. Nope, get back. And when you're entering corners, you're maintain your distance from the front car so that you can see the opposing lane. And see, I can see it's free, and then I can just pass from there. Don't be too close, because when you're too close, you obstruct your vision of the front. So be aware of your surroundings. Keep looking in your left and right side mirror. Look at front, what's happening. Look at the surfaces that's happening. Don't go too fast if you're not familiar with the roads. And like me, this route, I'm very aware of it. Most of the time on Sunday rides, this is the road that I take. And then when you're trying to overtake, you should know the speed that the car in front of you is going. So if he's too fast, why would you want to overtake him? Why? Just for the sake of overtaking? You only overtake if the vehicle in front of you is really slow, like this one. Oh, and be wary of dogs. They just cross without hesitation. They just do it on highways. I have a lot of close calls with dogs. There was one time I hit a dog, actually, but fortunately I have good brakes and I have engine braking. So what happened was, I was approaching a corner like this one, and the dog was sitting right in the center, near the lane. So what I did was, I went to the right side so that I can avoid the dog. But what the dog did was, when I was coming, he stood up and ran towards the shoulder, so towards my direction. Unfortunately, I was able to anticipate it, because when I saw it, I already went slow down. And then when the dogs stood up and ran, I hit my front brakes, I downshifted, but I was still able to hit the dog, but not too hard that it was able to walk away. and I was also able to walk away without tumbling my motorcycle. So take it slow, don't go too fast. Going fast is in the fast highways, and when you're entering a city like this, a town like this, you slow down. Because there are too many hazards. You don't want to get to an accident, much more get your bike wrecked. Safety is key. You always value your life. Sometimes when you're riding a motorcycle, you just want to be a superhero. Like, oh, I'm fast. Like, and then when people are crossing the road, what other motorcyclists do is they dodge them instead of stopping. Sometimes when I'm the one crossing a pedestrian lane, and then a motorcycle from afar would be speeding and then honking his horn because he's coming. Sometimes I just want to pick a bat and hit that guy. I mean, come on. You're far away. You see people crossing. You see a pedestrian lane. And then what do you want to do? You want to pass? It's our right of way. It's our pedestrian lane. I mean, what the fuck? Those are ignorant fools. Well, they don't know they're ignorant. That's why you call them ignorant. So safety, safety, safety. I mean, look at my dad. He can just rip his throttle and pass all these cars, but what is he doing? He's passing only when you have lanes wherein like a car would fit. So he's giving a lot of space. Because, alright, I can say, yeah, like this one, he can pass one of them, but he's not going to do it. Because like I said, not because he can, you should. It's like owning a gun. Not because you can kill people, you should, it's against the law. And not because you can drive on the opposing traffic, because you're small. Not just because you can go anywhere, like right on the sidewalk, you should. It's not right. So you shouldn't. And you know, following the rules, even though sometimes you feel like, oh, you're following the rules too much. Because here in the Philippines, there are a lot of rules. There's actually so many rules, but nobody enforces them. And you know what I hear when I ride public transportation? Like when bus drivers are taking people unloading people on their buses, what they say is, all right, you can go down, because nobody's watching. No, there's no cop. Oh, stop. There's a cop. Oh, what the fuck? Really? You will only abide by the rules when somebody is watching, and then if nobody's watching, you start becoming an asshole again. That just says a lot about your character. I mean, if that's the kind of a character that you have, an asshole, then be an asshole. I don't mind. I'll still abide by the rules. You can do whatever you want. Like I say, monkey see, monkey do. If you see if other people are doing it, it's not the reason that you should also do it. Because I'm not a monkey. I'm a person. I know what I want to do. I know the rules, and I'm gonna abide by it. Because I'm a law-abiding citizen. See, I even wear a helmet. At least, the very least, I wear a helmet. And if you're gonna see my gear, sorry, I'm not wearing gloves right now because it got wet. So it got wet last week, so I'm still trying to dry it. But I am wearing a vest protector from Alpine Stars. You can't get this anywhere from the Philippines. You need to import it. But I took that hassle because I want that kind of protection when I'm wearing my leathers. Because with my half leather suit, my top leather suit, it doesn't have those hard protections for your chest and your back. So I bought this so that I can wear it over my leathers, which already have the shoulder and elbow protection. And here we are in Tayabas. Like I said, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. Not because I'm a motorcycle and I can go on the side means I'm gonna do it because you're trying to pass. Let me, because you're just that vehicle's just gonna take my lane, and these guys go ahead. So, I mean, what's wrong with letting other people cross your path? I'm still on the same space. I'm still gonna take the same space. And see that? They're not even wearing helmets. But idiots. Like this one also. No helmets. No helmets. Idiots. Undertaking. What? And you know, when you're riding a sport bike like or big bikes like my dad's BMW and my small KTM, when people see me, they always want to race me. It's like they want to prove something, that their little 150 or their little 110 or 125cc engine can outrun my bike. I mean, alright, you can go ahead, you can go ahead. I'm not going to race you because I'm not going to achieve anything. I don't need to prove anything, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to have this bike. This is still the bike that I'm gonna get. It's not like when somebody overtakes you, they take over your bike like in the games, like when you have they have a pink slip competition. Whoever loses gives their car to the winner. That doesn't happen here. And they also don't take my house. I'm still gonna go home to the awesome house that I have. And have the same awesome job that I have, and have the same awesome family that I have, and have the same awesome friends that I have. You don't really lose anything. If you race them, you're just putting yourself in danger, putting yourself in a situation where you might get into an accident. So that's why you also need to be to think about safety, because it's not just your life you're trying to protect. You should think, what would happen if you get in an accident? What would happen if you die? You leave your friends, you leave your family, you leave your job, and you leave a lot of opportunities that you might be able to experience. Like, you won't be able to travel anymore because you're dead. You won't be able to get another bike because you're dead. You won't be able to get a sports car because you're dead. Remember, YOLO. You only live once. Don't do stupid shit and end it, because you won't be able to enjoy all the good things in life anymore. I mean, just look around. Just look up. Beautiful sky, beautiful mountains. Those will all be gone from your side when you're dead. Wow! Love this bike. So how to ride a motorcycle? There are a lot of videos on YouTube, so also watch those. They also, most of them will just go for the overview of how to operate them. But most of the time, they're just gonna go over the safety of how to ride a motorcycle. Like that, I used my signal lights. I'm in a country club. We're really slow. Check. Alright, go. Signal light. And sup. Oh yeah.